What's up, guys? So, Derek Cook here, and today this video is going to be about meal ideas. Because, when a lot of people ask me about nutrition, dieting, eating, they're always like, what type of food should I eat? Or like, do you have any meals that, I can make that'll help me? And so I'm going to be going over, one, how to make, like a good meal. Two, what, eating clean actually is. And three, some meal ideas that I've come up with myself that I think taste good and will help you in the long run and stuff if you guys are getting run down or bored of just eating chicken and rice every single day. So let's get to it. Alright, so over here I have some chicken, sweet potatoes, and some spice. So this is this can be a meal idea, but what I want to talk about first is how to create your own meals. Now I think that there's 3 steps to creating your own meal, and that is 1, find the base. So what's the main thing that you're going to be eating? What's the main reason why you're going to be eating this meal? Let's say that you want to get some protein in. So your main thing would be chicken. Also, this is meal prepped, so I cooked this yesterday. So you have chicken, right? Now to make your meal more interesting and taste a lot better, you need it like a side, So what can I do to make it better? You could put in green beans, asparagus, peppers and ranch. But for this one, I would choose sweet potatoes. So chicken, some sweet potatoes, cook this up, mash around, throw some butter, salt and pepper in there. It tastes great. Third, is there anything that I can add to the meal on top, such as spices? Add some spice to your chicken. Or, if you're having a yogurt, put some granola in there. So is there anything that I can add on top of it or mix it in with that'll make it taste better? And that's really how I've created all these meals that I'm about to show you. But first, that's the main thing. That's how to create a meal of your own. But I just want to talk about diet and nutrition and eating. So a lot of people think that when they diet down and eat clean, if it's their first time, I feel like a lot of people expect it to be every meal that they're going to have is gourmet. And it's a lot of bodybuilders will tell you, they don't eat for, for pleasure. They eat for function. So that means a lot of them will just have plain meals. Like me, I can have chicken and rice every single day because I'm used to it. But some people aren't able to do that. So if you're on the go a lot and you're looking to make meal preps and everything, just realize that not every meal is just going to taste great. You're going to have bad meals, and honestly you just have to push through it. So I just wanted to get that out of the air, that every single meal cannot be gourmet. You can't just decide to cook up every single meal and work really hard at it, because honestly you will get run down if you have a lot to do. If you're at home all day, which a lot of people aren't, then go ahead and do it. But for most people that have jobs, school, sports and everything like that, it's very tough. So the main thing is to just have some good meals that taste well and that are creative here and there, but also just have your normal meals, because if not you get run down and get tired of always making stuff. For me, if I was to cook chicken every single time I was making chicken, it'd be horrible. So that's why I meal prep it. So when I want chicken, I just get it out of the fridge. So now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to talk about smoothies. So here, we got a goddamn blender. We got some goddamn strawberries. We got some goddamn almond milk. Got some goddamn yogurt. And we got some damn granola. Now, the key to making a good smoothie, in my opinion, is 1, don't make it all chunky and sloppy, because that's just disgusting. 2, put a lot of liquid in it so it's smooth and feels like an actual drink. 1, have a good blender. If you have a shitty blender, you're done. So, NutriBullet blender, I love it. I think it works great. Second thing is have main liquid. I prefer almond milk just because I think almond milk works good with a smoothie and just tastes great with fruit and everything like that. You can choose orange juice, milk, whatever, water, if you're a freak. Second, was that first, second or third? I don't know. But have a fruit, so have a main fruit. That could be one of those packaged up bags of different frozen fruits, like blueberries, strawberries, broccoli. Just kidding, that's nasty in my opinion. But yeah, so have a main fruit. Second, I would honestly recommend a yogurt, because that's just going to add a little bit of protein, calories, and thickness to your smoothie. And so that's that. And add something in, when I was talking about the third step to making a meal, add something in that you can mix with it, and that would be granola. So usually I'll mix up some granola grain or oatmeal into my smoothies. And then some people like to put ice to make them feel crunchy or whatever. If you want to do that, that's cool. But yeah, that's really the main thing to make a smoothie. Have a liquid, yogurt, fruit, and granola. Or you can do this. You can have powdered peanut butter. So yes, they do have peanut butter in powder form that you can get at your local supermarket, whatever you want to call it, grocery store. And so that can also be a substitute for granola or oatmeal as well. So now I'm going to get into the meal ideas, so stay tuned. Okay, so first meal idea right here is, main thing is oatmeal, or you can get some Quaker protein oatmeal, which each packet has 10 grams of protein and about 250 calories. So if you're looking to bulk up, I would recommend this. If you're just looking for regular oatmeal, I would recommend just regular oatmeal, so oats. Now usually when I make oatmeal, a lot of people think it's plain and don't like it. Well, for me, I'll either melt some Nutella in it, mix it with Nutella, or mix it with peanut butter. But for right now, all I've been doing is adding a little bit of dark brown sugar just to give it a little bit of flavor, and adding just a little bit of chocolate chips. And no, having chocolate chips with your meal, oh my god, you're not going to get fat. Alright, you're just having a little bit of chocolate chips. If that's the only bad thing that you have in the day, like maybe like 20 pieces of chocolate chips, then you're fine. Unless you have a absolutely terrible, horrible metabolism. But yeah, so that's the first meal. So oatmeal, brown sugar, Nutella, or mix it with Nutella and peanut butter. I'm gonna just say brown sugar. Next meal idea is very simple. You got yogurt and granola. You put it into a regular bowl, you mix it up, put a serving of granola into the yogurt, mix it up. It tastes a lot better, I think, and yeah, just better than having plain yogurt if you want to get some extra stuff in, because if you haven't hit your macros. Take a bagel, any kind of bagel, right? Spread some lovely peanut butter on that. Next, cut up the banana like that, like you know, like slice the banana, you know what I'm talking about, and put the banana pieces on top of the bagel. So you have bagel layered with peanut butter and banana pieces on top. That is also a good meal idea, and I think it's a great breakfast idea. Alright, so next meal would have to be the ones that are on prep or meal prepping, whatever. So basically, thing of chicken, cut that up, mix it with some mayonnaise. People also call it chicken salad. It just, honestly, eating dry chicken is horrible, and so if you're looking to eat chicken that is not dry, mix it with a little bit of mayo. It tastes alright, I don't mind it, so yeah. What was it, like fourth, fifth meal? I honestly lost track, and I'm just very tired. But eggs, so you can make scrambled eggs, make an omelet, add some Cholula's hot sauce if you like hot sauce, or you could put cheese over your eggs and mix that up, or just do both and add some salt and pepper. That is usually what I do for eggs. Next would have to be cook up some beef, add some spice. Same thing with chicken, cook up chicken, add some spice. Even add a little bit, like a tiny bit of lemon juice if you like your chicken like that, if you like that type of taste. And even with rice, honestly, with rice you can just cook up some rice, put some butter in there, butter spray, and put in a seasoning that you like. Whip that up, and honestly, you should be able to chow that down. For me, you can't really make a rice taste good. It's more just to make it taste a tiny bit better. Next idea, I do not have apples with me, but you can cut up some apples. Then you can throw peanut butter or Nutella in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Take that out, drizzle it over the apples, and then crunch up some granola or oats and sprinkle that on top. That is also a very good idea. And last but not least, protein waffles or pancakes. Now, I have never made those before, but I've known that I've seen some people make them. So usually what I would expect that for you to make is like eggs would probably be your main ingredient, along with like milk and something, some type of like sugar, whatever, doesn't matter. I have honestly no idea. And then some type of protein powder. So if you want to know how to make those, look them up online. I don't. I was just giving you what I think is how you make them. And so yeah, that is honestly the whole video. Oh, don't forget your potatoes. So also don't forget your potatoes. Sweet potatoes, baked potatoes, taste really good. Put some cheese, butter over them, tastes great. And so yeah, that's really it. I went over how to make your own meal, make a creative meal, what I think is good for smoothies, and just some meal ideas that I just bulleted through. Now, I would make all these meals, but honestly, I'm not gonna make like 5 to 6 meals and just I'll put them in the fridge, because honestly I feel like I wouldn't finish them and that'd just be a waste. And I just felt like making this video all together at once rather than making them throughout the day and stuff like that. So that is going to be the video. on meal ideas. Hopefully you guys learned something and you guys maybe took a meal from this and maybe want to try it yourself and you like it. Also, thank you for everybody who comments down. It means a lot to me, and honestly, when I wake up, and I see that shit, just makes my day. Just makes my day. So, we're going to call that the end of the video. I will see you guys next video.